Hello guys, and welcome back to a new YouTube video. In this YouTube video, I will be showing you the top 5 things to get or do in Roblox Fisch. So let's get started. Okay guys, so on number 1 for today's video is attending admin abuse. So the reason that you want to attend admin abuse is if you see my aquarium, this are all from admin abuse. And like basically all of this is from admin abuse. You can get tons of money, tons of XP. What else? You can get stuff for like good aquariums, which you really need to like progress, like AFK progression, I guess. And if you like don't play for a while, it can like stack up money. So like if you don't play for like a year, and then if they don't change aquariums, you'll like have tons and tons of unclaimed money and XP here. And what I like about the aquarium is you can change from equip best money to equip best XP. I low-key used XP till I was level 1000, and then just started using money since then because I need more money right now because I'm broke. So yeah, that's number 1 on the list. Let's get right into the next one. Number 2 on the list is going to be to get the great rod of Oscar. So basically, this is kind of necessity in Roblox Fisch because the amount of XP you get from it is just crazy. And if you pair this up with number 1, which is admin abuse, you'll get so much XP. And if you enchant it really good, if you enchant it with like clever wise, it'll be best for like XP. But if you enchant it with like clever peppermint, if you even have the festive relics, or just like even like slash, you'll get way more XP than just a normal rod. And if you do it during admin abuse too. So I will actually show you how to get this rod. I have another video for it, but I'll just put in this one. So what you need to do is get on your ship and head to Forsaken Shores. Alright, now once you're at Forsaken Shores, you want to head under this skull and up this ladder. Well, the 2 ladders. And then up the stairs and talk to this guy. His name's Deadman Joe, and he'll like tell you about like this guy named Oscar, and then he'll say something about an amulet. I forgot because I did a long time ago. But for the amulet, what you want to do is hop back on your boat and go to the what's it called? The Grand Reef. It will be like the biggest island there basically. So like the first big one, it'll have the Bubble Mermaid quest. And what you want to do is under this boat, you'll find an amulet. You want to pick it up. And once you actually pick up the amulet, you want to have it equipped for a later quest. Well, not quest, just like a thing to get the Great Rod of Oscar. Once you have it equipped, just go back to Forsaken Shores to Deadman Joe. Once you're back at Deadman Joe, you want to, he will give you the quest for the Great Rod of Oscar now. So how to get the Great Rod of Oscar is you want it to be day because it makes it like 10 times easier to find like the place. So get back on your boat and get out of Forsaken Shores. Like go like not all the way out. You just want to head to this rock. Once you're at this rock, turn right and go to this last spiky rock. And then you want to go basically to Snowcap Island, but not basically. You just want to head to this island over here. Once you're at this island, I think it's to the right of it. I'm not sure though. You want to head to the right of this island, like in between Northern Expedition and Snowcap Island, and keep heading there. And then just keep on looking at the water. If you see like an extra dark spot, you can also just jump in and check. Oh, I passed it by a long shot. Yeah, so you'll see it pretty clearly. But once you do, you just want to head down here and you want to have like good diving gear because it's kind of far away, kind of, but not really. Here, I'll just use the frost breaker to make it go faster. What? Yo, what is that place? I want to go there. Alright, so once you're here, you will see this spot with like the fish and gold. Don't go there. This spot will already be open for you because you have the amulet equipped. If you don't, it'll be green. So you want to equip the amulet and go up here and buy the Great Rod of Oscar for 2.5 million. I say you get your money's worth easily. Like, not from gaining your money back, but like just by like the amount of XP you get with it. It's like an insane value. I would 100% recommend for every fish player to do it because yeah, it's just insanely helpful. So for number 3, we actually talked about this in number 1, but number 3 is going to be the aquarium. So why the aquarium is kind of necessity is because it will carry you whenever you're offline and whenever you're online. I also recommend you like AFK online, like use an auto clicker to stay online because you can see that I make way more money online than offline. See, 149,000 cash an hour from 37 cash an hour offline. So yeah, there's also a big difference. And what I do is I buy all of these and use them all at once because they eventually like stack up when you use them. And they just give you like way more money. See, I'm now at 190,000 from using all of them, from just spending 4,500. Just like basically 20,000 for like a 40,000 boost. So I was basically making double, like basically my money back. Well, I am. And it's just a very good necessity to have, just like for like offline grinding. So yeah. Number 4 is actually going to be like any type of enchant relic. Like enchant relic, well, you can't get either of these two anymore. But like enchant relics, exalted relics, cosmic relics, I highly recommend stacking up on those and not using them because not using cosmic relics because once you get like better rods, like let's just say you get like the Blade of Glorp, the Maelstrom, Oniri Falx, Polaris. Well, you can't get that anymore. But like Blade of Glorp, Maelstrom, Oniri Falx, Seraphic. Don't only use Herculean on Triad Rod because I wouldn't recommend wasting your cosmic relics on this crap. Unless you get Cyrogenic, do not use any enchant on the Triad Rod. But it has to have controller / Herculean. But I don't recommend it because it's a pain to use. But yeah, if you get like the Blade of Glorp, I highly recommend enchanting it. The Oniri Falx, highly recommend. Not so much with the Seraphic, but the Maelstrom rod's like good if you want to catch like fish fast. So yeah, just save up like enchant relics. And oh, if what was I gonna say? There's actually a way to get a different type of relic. It's called the twisted relic. I'll show you to get it. So, let me grab my boat really quick. You don't have to use a boat you don't have to use the Glorp Slasher, but just go to Roslet Bay. Where's that? Oh, right here. Wait, no, it's at Sunstone Island, my bad, guys. If you go to Sunstone Island, you can actually buy, oh wait, no, not, you can buy, Twisted Relics, which is a different type of relics that gives you one of the best enchants, if not the best enchant. If you go to Merlin, my quests are different for you, but it'll be, can you spawn a shard for me, or like spawn a portal? And the portal will spawn right here, and you'll have to do an obby. And once you collect all the shards for her, wait, are they called shards? Yeah, see, I have 2. If you collect all the shards and give them all to Merlin, you will unlock her, you can enter the chasm, or you could go to her shop, which you can get tons of this stuff, but this is what you want, the Twisted Relic, but it is 500,000, but it's worth its price, because if you get the Rage mutation, it is insane, because the slashing on it is absolutely crazy. I think I have it on one of my rods right now. Wait, no, I don't. I got rid of it. But the only downside with Rage enchant is it debuffs your luck by 50%. So you lose 50% of your luck on the rod. Which is, if you put it on like a high luck, if you put it on a high luck rod, like the Oniri Falx or like Blade of Glorp, it won't be that much of a problem. But the thing is, it is a like first enchant, so like go over Sea King, Blessed, Divine, Piercing, Herculean, Invincible, like any of the first ones, not the second ones, like Peppermint, Tryhard, what else is there? Sea Prince, Cyrogenic, like any of the second ones, it won't affect, but it will take away your first mutation and replace it with the Rage or the other enchant, which I don't recommend because I just know it's terrible. Don't use it. The other enchant. So yeah, that's it for number 4. So let's now get to number 5. For our final one, which is number 5, what you want is any rod that gives a high multiplier mutation. So like Blade of Glorp with the Gleavis mutation, which is an 8 times multiplier. That's insane. The Oniri Falx with the, I forgot what mutation it gives, but it's a good mutation. The Seraphic Rod with Bless, Tryhard Rod with the Tryhard mutation, which is one of the best mutations, but it's insanely hard to get. The Ethereal Prism Rod is by far one of the best money making rods, if not the best, because it's a 50% chance to get the prismatic mutation, if I'm not mistaken, which is an 8 times multiplier for how common it is to get. It's insanely good. And also the rod has insanely good control. See the prismized mutation. So I recommend enchanting the Ethereal Prism Rod, or just getting it in the first place, because it's like almost a necessity for money grinding, unless you have like the Polaris Serenade, which you can use to get the Serene mutation. Then otherwise, I would recommend, if you don't have the Ethereal Prism Rod, I would recommend the the Rod of Forgotten Fang, because it gives the what's it called? Title mutation, and every 3 perfect catches, it spawns a Megalodon, which gives you 100% chance title mutation, and the fish you caught before the third perfect catch. So pretend you catch 2 perfect fish, and on the last perfect catch, you catch a common. Your Megalodon will catch you a title uncommon. If you catch like an epic, your Megalodon will give you a title legendary, and on and on. And with the Rod of the Forgotten Thing, the Megalodon also has a chance to, on your Meg, to give you a giant mutation, giant or big. So yeah, that's all for this video. See you on the next one.